What's going on, everybody? So it's being reported that Tim Tebow is moving up a level by the Mets to their St. Lucie team, which is a Class A. Probably by September, he'll be in the majors. People are very upset about it, obviously, because Tim Tebow's numbers haven't been up to par. But Tim Tebow is a global and I want to say inspiring figure to a lot of people since birth. I don't think a lot of people even know or research Tim Tebow and know that he almost died in a very, very serious pregnancy with his mother. Like, starting from that point, he's been a miracle. So this guy, no matter what he does, is going to be, it's going to be looked at a certain way. People are not going to embrace it as much, but I can understand the naysayers with this. If you're a baseball fan and you love baseball, and I have friends that are diehard Mets fans, diehard Yankee fans, obviously that's on two different level spectrums. Obviously the Yankees being the prima donna of the league and having all those numbers, you can imagine what it's like to argue with those two individuals. But when you talk about people that earn their way through things, I think that Tim Tebow earned his way into the NFL. I think he earned his way to be a starter in the NFL. I don't know what's happening right now in baseball, though. And I don't know how good this is for the young people that are going to possibly, look to figure out how to get away with things. And let's just be honest. It's all about dollars for the Mets. So I can't be mad at an organization that's trying to sell tickets. What I'm saying is a lot of the people that are going to be around Tim Tebow are not going to be too happy about it, because other people that are hitting the numbers that he's hitting and, doing the things that he's doing is not anywhere near the success of which this guy's been able to claim in such little time. So we're going to have a lot of people that are very upset about it. But like I said, when you're looking at his numbers, 222, 3 home runs, 22 RBIs in 63 games, 212 at-bats. Not many people are going to be able to be moving up with those numbers. So we just have to be realistic about it, and we got to understand why people are very upset about it. But at the same time, Tim Tebow, get your money. You know what I'm saying? Look, people are going to hate no matter what. Even if he was playing up to par, people will still hate him. So I'm not going to be like, oh, bro, try to make any kind of excuses for him. Obviously, when you're looking at it overall and the things that people do to make it to the majors in baseball, it could be looked at very, very badly. I'm going to use that term so we don't have to use profanity. But at the same time, he earned his reputation. He earned everything he did to be able to have his name sell for him. So in some ways, doesn't he get credit for that? I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to argue with me and say, he still doesn't deserve it if you guys are diehard baseball fans. But I'm just talking about his overall stature and what he created since he was with Florida when he was playing football. The man has created a name for himself in which he's making money off of, similar to Kim Kardashian and Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She made all her name off of a porno flick. So why can't Tim Tebow make his name from what he's done and now use it to go as high as he possibly can? Because the one thing I can tell you about Tim Tebow, he's going to continue to work to get better. It may not translate to the majors because obviously I really believe in my heart that somehow, some way, the Mets are going to promote him to the majors, because that would do a lot for their sales come September. So I'm just looking at the bigger picture the same way these corporate guys look at the bigger picture. Tim is not like he's an individual that's going to sit back and relax and just be mediocre, which he is right now, even with the way that he's been working and trying very, very hard. But that doesn't mean he's going to settle. He's going to continue to try and get better. And the one thing about that, when you work really hard at something, you sometime break through. I'm not saying that because that'll be a kick in the face to these major league guys to say that Tim Tebow's just going to come out there and just start hitting these fastballs or whatever. But I can tell you this much. I do think that there's a chance as he continues to progress that he'll get better. He just has that in him, bruh. You can't get mad at him for utilizing what he has created to make a name for himself and elevate himself. That's just BS. This man didn't just wake up and say, you know what, I'm going to be Tim Tebow. He worked at it. He put in the work. No matter what you want to say about it, I don't think he got a fair shot with the Denver Broncos because they got Peyton Manning after he had just won a Super Bowl game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So it's kind of balancing itself out. Yeah, people are going to get upset because he's taking up a spot where somebody else could probably do better. But I think this man is going to continue to work. It's just my opinion. If he was a lazy guy that just wanted to come out and they were just giving him stuff, I would say, what the F? But the guy continuously shows his work ethic. He comes out every day. I'm pretty sure that he's in the film room. He's doing everything he can. I know he's in the weight room. I know he's practicing harder than a lot of individuals that are already safe would practice. That's the one thing I can guarantee by just watching this man's span in sports is that he's going to give you everything he got every day. And at the same time, the Mets are going to be making a whole lot of money because his name is going to sell. People want to see Tim Tebow. That's not his fault. That's something that he earned. People need to think about that before they just completely go to the hate route and just want to hate him. Congratulations to Tim Tebow and St. Lucie. See you guys and girls next time. Leave a comment. One love.